Hi, Aston here from Aston Magazine with an unboxing video, but I have help on this one because this is a box set I actually don't have. It's about the prog band from Poland, that is Riverside. Now, Riverside are one of my favourite bands. If I had to name at the moment my top 5 bands, this band would be in there. I've discovered them quite a few years ago and I collect everything by them. You know, I said recently that my favourite format is CD, but there are some bands where I will also go and get the vinyl copy. Riverside are one of those bands. And a lot of people talk about Riverside as being the first 3 albums. The Trilogy is the Reality Dream Trilogy is just perfection for people that love rock music, prog. But Riverside are very, very different to me. It's not obvious. You've got all sorts of kind of rhythms and the guitar playing and the Hammond organ. It's just, and the bass. You know, it's just, I don't know where to start. It's just, I'm going to do a beginner's guide to Riverside. But these 3 albums, here's one of them. It's a double rapid eye movement, absolutely double album. And this one out of Myself, which is the first one. And finally, Second Life Syndrome, which makes up the full trilogy. I have them multiple times. There's even a box set of CDs, which 6 CDs, which includes Second Life Syndrome Live, part of it, and the EPs as well. And I have the separate CDs as well. So when I heard there was going to be a vinyl box set, pulling these together, I just thought, well, it'll be these slipped into a box, maybe with the CD. And I've already got that, and I've already got the vinyl albums. I've already got this. I've got the separate CDs. I can't really justify doing that. But a few people have emailed me saying, what's it like? And I thought, well, I'm not quite sure. Thankfully, Timothy Hughes, who's a great member of the Now Spinning Magazine Facebook community, stepped in and said, would you like me to do an unboxing video so you can see what it looks like? And of course, I said yes. And you'll see now as Tim goes through it, and Tim will also talk a little bit about the fan club. And because the fan club is fantastic for Riverside, you really do get access to a lot of things you wouldn't normally see, and especially on limited items like this. So enough from me. I'm going to hand over to Tim now, and so you can have a look inside the box.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for the introduction, Phil. That was amazing. Today, we're going to unbox the box set, which is Riverside, the Reality Dream Trilogy. A couple of things before I start this. Well, first of all, I've got my Riverside T-shirt on. So we're going to talk about Riverside. We're going to talk about the box, and we're also going to talk about the fan club of Riverside, because that's important in the way that I got hold of the box set. So the first thing is if you don't know, Riverside is a rock band. Probably the definition would be something like prog, so progressive rock. They're based in Poland. They started in 2001, and their first album came out in 2003, which was called Out of Myself. There's people that are far better experts about the history of Riverside. I'm not going to go into that, but I'm going to go through and unbox this. This box set there's currently only 49 of these out in the public right now. There's 100 has been made, but they've only actually sold 49. And one of the reasons for that is that they've been sold through the fan club, which is called Shelter of Mind. So that's shelterofmind.com. And if you go to shelterofmind.com, and make sure that you translate it into English, but you can get a fan club membership, and it'll tell you all the details. Now, I've been members of fan clubs since my teens. I was a member of the Thin Lizzy fan club, probably in my 12, 13 or 14 age time. And I've always found them as a way of getting closer to the band. And certainly Shelter of Mine, the Riverside fan club is an organization that is wants to actually get very, very close to the fans and see that as a conduit, really, between a communication between the fans and the band. If you go and you actually get a membership, you'll find that it's really good value because you get loads of stuff for it. So was it a year ago or so, you got this T-shirt, you got a CD, and there's CDs, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can't get elsewhere, and that's makes it very original. So very, very similar to the U2 one and the Metallica fan clubs, which I'm members of. But I think it's far more value for money for the Shelter of Mine Riverside fan club. So let's get down to unboxing this. So as I said, there's only 49 of these currently out in the public domain. There's 100 been made. The band and the fan club unboxed one themselves, so that means there's 99 left, and they sold 49 online. So let's go through and actually show you what's in here. There's first and foremost is a couple of singles. So this is one of the singles. It's a pretty nifty design. This is it here, and the title of this is "The Piece Reflecting the Mental States of the Members of the Band." So it's actually like a 45 single, and that's a red one. Now I actually have that already in black vinyl, which is that one there. So I've now got the red one and the black one. Again, these things are only being made in literally hundreds of copies. It's not thousands of copies. There's also a classic 45 single here, which is that one here. Similar color, looks really cool, and you got a picture of the band there on there, and a picture of the band on there as well. Let's put those to one side, and let's go through then what else is in the box here. So this one is 31 of 100, and if we take so this is a copy of Out of Myself. This is from 2003. This is the label is Inside Out, which is a very big metal rock prog label. And what you've got in here is for those people like CDs. There's a CD in every one of these albums. And also what you have in here is this is red vinyl. So there we go. So that's Out of Myself. That's over one side. Next up in the box is their second album, which is Second Life Syndrome, and this is a gatefold. This is a gatefold sleeve, and if we pull one of those out, get the plastic out of the way. Here we go. That's a green. I don't know if you see that green. That's green vinyl. Also a CD with that one as well. So if you want to play it in the car, or if you've still got a CD player in the car, that's Second Life Syndrome, and that's it there. And the third album they brought out was in 2007, which is Rapid Eye Movement. Again, this has got coloured vinyl. This has got 2 LPs because there's 4 sides. Again, got the CD, and this is a lovely blue vinyl as well. And so they're the main albums. Now, all of these albums have been released before. Many people will have had those and bought those before. So that's nothing new. But if you haven't got those, then it's a bonus. But the real cool thing that is been issued with this is the fact that there are Reality Dream live album, which in effect is 4 sides. There's 2 there. This is in black vinyl. Instead, having a look. Limited edition black vinyl. That's a joke. And what you get, it kind of looks a bit like a test pressing, but it's not. You get one of those, and that's the second one of those, which is. So if I show you, it shows you what the track list is on there, and shows you what the track list is there. So that's the box, and only 100 of those have been made. Only 49 of those exist, and I've been through with you Riverside, the band, and Shelter of Mine, the fan club. And certainly, if you're interested in the band, or you're interested in rock or prog, they're really a great band to start investigating and experimenting with. So I hope you like that unboxing, and maybe see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
So thank you very much, Tim. Thank you very much indeed for doing that unboxing video so we can have a look inside this Riverside Trilogy set. I have to say that's probably some of the most creative vinyl editions, especially for the EPs, that I've seen. And yes, I am happy with what I have, but if you don't have these and you're quick off the mark, you might still be able to find that set, because that is absolutely superb. And the music inside it, stream it first if this is a brand new band to you, but I'm absolutely certain you'll become a fan. There's already quite a few members of Now Spinning magazine who are now avid Riverside fans after listening to their music. Very, very, very good band, and they've got a new album coming out very, very soon. The one thing I must say about that box that Timothy's just shown us, of course, is the fact that it includes the live stuff, the live album from this period, which has only been available on a separate DVD. So the fact it's on vinyl does make that box kind of attractive, but it's rare and getting rarer, so you'd have to be quick off the mark. But thank you again to Timothy Hughes for showing us inside the box. Thank you for all of you watching this channel, visiting the website, being part of the Facebook and YouTube community. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for ringing that little notification bell thingy down there. And thank you for being patrons and supporting what I do here. It really, really makes a difference. And a big thank you to Yogi, Chris, Clive and Andy. Stay safe. Keep playing that music. And remember, music is the healer. And I shall see you very, very